John Fitzgerald Kennedy, November 22, 1963, often referred to by his initials JFK and by the nickname Jack, was an American politician who served as the 35th President of the United States from 1961 until his assassination in 1963. He was the youngest person to assume the presidency by election and the youngest president at the end of his tenure. Kennedy served at the height of the Cold War, and the majority of his foreign policy concerned relations with the Soviet Union and Cuba. A Democrat, Kennedy represented Massachusetts in both houses of the U.S. Congress prior to his presidency. Kennedy was born in Brookline, Massachusetts, into a wealthy, politically active family. He graduated from Harvard University and served in the U.S. Navy during World War II. After the war, he represented Massachusetts' 11th Congressional District in the U.S. House of Representatives from 1947 to 1953. He was subsequently elected to the U.S. Senate and served as the junior senator for Massachusetts from 1953 to 1960. While in the Senate, Kennedy published his book, Profiles in Courage, which won a Pulitzer Prize. Kennedy ran in the 1960 presidential election. His campaign gained momentum after the first televised presidential debates in American history, and he was elected president, narrowly defeating Republican opponent Richard Nixon, who was the incumbent vice president. As president, Kennedy faced a number of foreign crises, especially in Cuba and Berlin, but managed to secure such achievements as the Nuclear Test Ban Treaty and the Alliance for Progress. He was assassinated while riding in a motorcade in Dallas, Texas. Kennedy's legacy is complex and controversial. He is often remembered as a charismatic and inspiring leader, but his presidency was also marked by scandal and tragedy. His assassination remains one of the most investigated and debated events in American history. Some of Kennedy's most notable achievements as president include the Nuclear Test Ban Treaty, which was signed by the United States, the Soviet Union, and the United Kingdom in 1963. The Alliance for Progress, which was a program of economic and social assistance to Latin America. The Peace Corps, which was a volunteer program that sent young people to developing countries to work on community development projects. The Cuban Missile Crisis, which was a tense standoff between the United States and the Soviet Union over the installation of nuclear missiles in Cuba. Kennedy's assassination on November 22, 1963, was a major national tragedy. He was 46 years old. His death remains a mystery, as the identity of his assassin has never been definitively determined. Kennedy's legacy is still debated today. Some see him as a great president who helped to shape the course of history. Others see him as a flawed leader who made mistakes. However, there is no doubt that Kennedy was a charismatic and inspiring figure who left a lasting mark on American politics.